screenwriting, producing, and directing.
To better understand what these jobs entail, we might consider classical music. The composer of a classical composition could be considered the screenwriter. The individual responsible for renting the hall, paying various individuals, and making sure that needed elements are in place would be the producer. The conductor of the symphony would be considered the director.
Taking this analogy one step further, Jeffrey, the various musicians could be considered the various craftspeople and performers. Although also an essential one for making films, the producer's job is almost entirely behind the scenes, unless, of course, a performer also serves as the producer. The producer makes the jobs of everyone else on the film possible, but the producer's role is never apparent in a film clip.
Yeah, I think for today's program, we'll begin by looking at a script, discussing the technicalities, and then consider the director's job. A film script follows a very specific format on the printed page, known commonly as studio format. And while specialized computer programs can help you format your script, you can do it yourself once you know the basic rules. The script on your screen has already been formatted appropriately with 1-inch margins on 3 sides and with the left margin at 1.5 inches for binding.
Each scene in a script begins with a notation of where the scene takes place. The first piece of information, shown less justified in all capitals, is whether the scene is interior or exterior, abbreviated INT period or EXT period. This indicator is followed by 2 spaces and then a more specific term for the location, followed by the time of day. In our example, we're inside a rooming house at night.
A script will then provide a short description of the action of the scene, left justified, detailing what is happening on the screen and which characters, if any, are involved.
Yes, when indicated, for example, the description of the action is single-spaced in present tense and follows standard rules of capitalization. The first time a speaking part is listed in the scene description, the character's name is entirely capitalized, while subsequent listings in the screen description adhere to regular capitalization rules. In our example, we have Ned, Elsie, and Harry, all capitalized at first.
Dialogue, finally, is written with left and right margins at 2.5 inches. The character's name is centered and always in capital letters when used as a dialogue heading. As you can see, the beginning of the script has Ned and Elsie engaged in conversation.